The 2017 results for Tarsus have been a record year. We've seen the culmination of our quickening the pace strategy come through very strongly in the numbers. Our like-for-like revenues are up 7%. Our buyers are up also 7%, with a record adjusted earnings per share of 27.7p, which has allowed us to get to the landmark of a 10p dividend, up 10% from last year. But also we've continued to develop the business. We've had 28 replications launched in 2017, and also we made 2 strategic acquisitions, HomeTex in China and an additional 8 shows that we've added to our joint venture in Mexico.
– 2017 was a busy year for us operationally. I'll cover revenues, visitors and replications. Revenue performance this year, we had 6 biennials in 2017, including our 2 biggest shows, the Dubai Air Show and Label Expo Europe in Brussels. Both of them were fantastic events. We also had 2 acquisitions coming through in the year, HomeTex in China and Connect in the US. Again, really strong events and in line with our acquisition case. Across the portfolio, the underlying growth was really good. We had 7% like-for-like growth at constant currencies. Another important metric for us is visitors, and I'm pleased to say that we saw 7% growth on a like-for-like basis on visitors across the portfolio. Finally, in terms of replications and launches, these are a key part of our strategy, and during 2017 we launched a total of 28 across our portfolio. So all in all, a busy and successful year for our operations. – 2017 was a successful year for us financially. This has been driven by strong revenue growth. We've got the benefits of acquisitions and biennial events, but the performance is underpinned by strong organic growth across the portfolio, with 7% like-for-like growth on a constant currency basis. The revenue growth has flown well through into earnings and profits, and this has meant we can increase our dividend again this year, up 10% to 10 pence per share. A landmark year for us. Net debt has increased this year, and that reflects the investment we made in acquisitions, with gearing standing at 2.16 times at the end of the year. Our target range remains to be 1.5 to 2 times over the medium term, and with strong cash generation expected, we hope to be back at the target range by the end of the year, leaving us in a good position for our next phase of our strategy.
The next phase of the strategy is evolutionary to quickening the pace, and that's why we chose quickening the pace to emphasize that. We'll continue to build on the strong foundations of quickening the pace, focus on organically developing the business in terms of like-for-like revenues, continuing to grow our buyers, also continuing with the replication program, and where we can, we'll supplement that organic growth with acquisitions. But also there's a change in emphasis in terms of what we're going to do with the business, continuing to build scale within the business and scale at the event level. We'll continue to put our investment into the US and China, the 2 largest markets in the world. We'll add new platforms like we did with Connect, which we added to the group in 2016, which gives us a platform for continued organic growth. In terms of the measurements of the success of the strategy, they will remain the same. We're looking for 5 to 10% growth in terms of our organic revenues, in terms of our buyers, and in terms of the underlying earnings per share. So everything is evolutionary, it's working, it's delivering good return to our shareholders, and we'll continue on in that path. In terms of the outlook for 2018, the year has got off to a good start. Forward bookings for the full year are ahead of our target range of 5 to 10%. They're up double digit. We've also launched the next phase of our strategy, Quickening the Pace 2. And in terms of the reported dividend, up 10%, that indicates the confidence that we've got in the business going forward.